This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Winning their last 3 games. They'd like to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
And you look around the league, and it's hard to see a team that could challenge this group right now. If they keep playing like this, I'm not convinced anyone is going to break this streak.
Yeah, every challenge that's been thrown their way, they meet it. I mean, every time you think they might fold, they don't. It's pretty incredible.
Now the starting group for Baltimore. All out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Bell in at the center position. And here's Bell. It's Porter outside. It's good from long range. Porter's got the first 3 points tonight for the Barons. The pass to Okongwu. All sorts of time. Off the left rim and out. Here's Cousins. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Now Cousins. Shoots over Rubio. Cousins, no good. 3-on-3. Shot from the top of the key. Here's Bogdanovich. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
And the all-around game of Bogdanovich is so impressive. I mean, it's easy to see why so many teams and so many people are high on this guy.
And he sinks the second. Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. That's tipped. And it's Baltimore on the break. Cousins with the ball. Misses from close range.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now, here's Okongwu. He's guarded by Cousins and stolen by Cousins.
Yeah, a couple turnovers here early on in the quarter, but he's got to just tighten it up a little bit.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Not going to keep Bell down. He takes pride in muscling his way through any obstacle the defense presents.
The drive by Booker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Booker. And we know the story, Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I did speak with the Barons head coach. He knows that Devin Booker is going to get his points, but what they want to do is prevent the freebies. Coach said Booker's become exceptional at drawing fouls, and he's one of the best free throw shooters in the game. So, Kevin, they don't want to see him on the line multiple times tonight. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Ball. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Unselfishness of Bell. Consistent in sacrificing his body for his teammates, and they reward him for it.
Rubio, the pass to Booker. Back to Rubio. Not going to go that time. And Baltimore going the other way now. Pass the ball. Outside Bogdanovich. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now, here's Rubio. Stolen by Ball. Jumps up. And Ball slams it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Bell against Ayton. There's the dish to Booker. Okongwu kicks to Bridges. Here's Booker. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're back in business.
Outside, Ball. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella. I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Now, here's Ball. A shot off that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, the crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Suns trail by 9. Rubio outside. Pass to Okongwu. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. He's off on that one. Baltimore on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Rubio against Porter. And it's blocked. Bridges inside the three-point line. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Baltimore leading by 9. Here's Porter. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Free throw good. Porter.
And the ceiling so high for Porter. A versatile, effective forward who does so many things well.
Now, here's Rubio. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Passes it to Okongwu. 6 to shoot. Tipped away. Stolen by Ball.
And the struggles continue, guys, and really it's about those turnovers. They've been the culprit.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession. The Suns making a switch here. Okobo's checked in. So it's the Barons now. Ball kicks to Porter. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Sinks the triple. Bogdanovich has got a couple of threes now in the first for Baltimore.
It's evident that Bogdanovich wants to take the next step in the game. I mean, these shots are proof of it.
Now, here's Okongwu. He's guarded by Cousins. Booker with no one around, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And the rejection by Ayton.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Pass to Okobo. Here's Okongwu. He's guarded by Cousins. It's stolen by Bell. To the paint. And Cousins throws it down hard.
And at 6'11", Cousins definitely has some sick dunks up his sleeve.
Here's Okobo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bridges for three. Porter with a block. Here's Ball. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead in.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Baltimore. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I'd go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Phoenix making some changes. Conley's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Booker. Now, here is Morris. Pass to Martin. Back to Morris. 5 on the clock. And here's Evans outside. A shot that time, not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. Okobo looking over the floor. Over Morris. Offensive rebound. And Ayton stays with it.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Now, here is Morris. Shoots. Again, the miss by Baltimore. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Okobo. Alvanley. Knocked loose. And it's Baltimore on the break. Lets it fly from 18. And he overshot that one, missing. And it's Okobo with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 10-point game. And checking out some numbers for him. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for your Suns, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Caldwell-Pope. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs. That always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcast. Because
hope
now
so.
I think they're on to something. We could get that, but in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. Now here is Martin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clock at 6. Baltimore moving that ball around. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Johnson, the pass to Okobo. He dishes it to Ayton. And there's the pass to Okobo. And he gets it to go from the corner.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Outside, Martin. Back to Morris. To stop the drought. And the rejection by Ayton. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at the Barons, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season.
I think for the Barons, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
No, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating to everyone. The players, the coaches, the fans. I mean, there was the idea that they might struggle, but now reality is setting in.
Here's Morris after the Suns pick up 2. They get a hand on it.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy late.
Oh, Ayton in position. And stolen by Portis. And it's Baltimore on the break. Morris with the ball, and it's denied.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
1:46 left here in the opening quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Suns have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Ball's checked in for Monte Morris. And both free throws good for Vonleh. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
And Baltimore calls time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
2:37 left here in the first quarter. Evans dishes the ball. Back to Evans.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
It's tipped. And here's Phoenix. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. Akobo, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Nice. And you can't forget about the bunnies on Caldwell Pope. I mean, this guy is definitely looking to slam it down whenever he gets an opportunity.
Now, here's ball. Evans outside. For Baltimore, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And that one falls for Evans. And both free throws good for Evans. The Suns trailer. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first, and it's blocked.
Gotta have more of this moving forward. Portis has the size needed to turn back shots.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And so Martin nails both of them. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Oturu. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Out to the right wing. Here's Portis. Count it, good. And the Barons lead by 6.
This speaks to how strong Portis is. It's obvious he enjoys showing off that muscle.
And it's Johnson with the jam.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Barons lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far, guys, from the Barons.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
Suns trail by 4. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Barons. They've got Portis, Ball out there with Evans, and it's Roby in at the force line. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pull-up jumper. Offensive rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Both shots good from the stripe. Ball with it. Evans outside. Outside, Martin. Knocks it loose. 4 on the clock. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And here's Rubio. No points in the game yet for him. It's deflected. Outside, ball. To the inside. Portis trying to free himself. Roby can't hit. And it's the Suns with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Johnson against Martin. And the shot is good from Johnson.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Roby. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, can I get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Rubio outside. Deft touch on the alley-oop. Turu's got the game tied up here for the Suns. So it's the Barons now. Timeout called, the Barons.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
So for the Suns, Okongwu's checked in for Vonleh. Mikal Bridges comes in for Johnson. And it's Booker in for Caldwell Pope. Now here's Ball. Cousins inside, out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Sunday and then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And that matchup against the Hornets, That's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Okongwu tipped back in for two. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Passes to Cousins. Unloads from 13. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Cousins has got his second bucket of the game to go. Last outing for Baltimore, they won that game against the Indiana Pacers. Now the pass to Okongwu. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Suns lead by 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to come in there.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Great set play, laying down the screen and setting up the easy chance.
For Baltimore, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I
my
was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut
Wow.
for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, ouch. Here's Booker. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Rubio outside. A floater. He lays it in. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And looks
That's
like
green.
the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he did.
Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Morris is checked in for Baltimore. Now, here's Rubio. Here's the floater. And Okongwu slams it in.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Pass to Bell. Outside, Porter. Cousins inside, covered by Rubio.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
The alley-oop layup, very well done. And now a 5-point Suns lead. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Baltimore. Outside, Porter. Misses off the right iron. Suns leading by 5. Poked loose. Ayton kicks to Booker. For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by Bell. Here are the Barons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Cousins is a straight-up bully in the paint. A master at drawing contact, thanks to his size.
For Baltimore, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. No good on that one.
What makes Cousins successful, you have to be willing to challenge people night in and night out at both ends on the floor.
The Suns making a switch here. Okobo's checked in. So he comes up empty at the line.
And you have to knock down your free throws, especially when you're trying to make up ground.
Baltimore trails by 5. Here's Bogdanovich. Cranes the jumper to finish the break. Bogdanovich has got 9 points.
Good at shooting while in rhythm. Bogdanovich, his shot selection is one of his strongest traits.
Pass to Okongwu. And here is Bridges. Ayton trying to break free. Phoenix no good that time either. Cousins inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And the bruising game of Cousins, nearly impossible to match up with him given his massive size.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. The Suns leading. Okobo, the pass to Okongwu. Dishes it to Bridges. Takes a 3. Baltimore with the rebound.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field.
Here's Porter, and it's blocked. Here's Okobo. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Outside, Porter. To the left side wing. Cousins finds Morris. Shot clock at 5. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. He can't get it to go. The Suns go the other way with it.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. And it hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Ayton dishes to Booker. This one for 3. Morris with the rebound. Baltimore trails by 3. Here's Bogdanovich. Finished off the break. Bogdanovich has got 11 points.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Got a piece of it. Morris with the ball. Okongwu covering. And a wide open look for Porter. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. So the wing on the left. Here's Bridges. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Now, here is Bell. He has 6. Bogdanovich, no luck. Here's Okobo. Kicks to Booker. Feeds to Okongwu. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Baltimore. Trailing by 5. Baltimore moving that ball around. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Now, here is Morris. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Cousins Cousins inside. He's guarded by Booker.
And just a remarkable shot fake from Cousins. He really keeps the defense nervous when he has the rock.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line. First free throw is good. So for the Suns, Vonleh comes in for Okongwu. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Bridges. And the Barons making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Suns leading by 3. Here's a Kobo. Caldwell Pope outside. Off target from outside.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Morris looking over the floor. Here's Cousins, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. 6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4. That free throw good from Cousins. Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. And Cousins drops them both. Here's a Kobo. Passes it to Vonleh.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer.
For Phoenix, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Baltimore making a switch here. Roby's checked in. .156 left to play here in the second quarter. Johnson surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Vonleh. And it goes down 2 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Now Morris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Evans passes to Morris. Launches a 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's a Kobo. Morris with the block. 1:03 left to play in the first half. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but they can't get anything to fall.
Johnson finds Ayton. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Ayton's got the lead up to 6 now for Phoenix.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Evans passes to Morris. Again, the miss by Morris. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Misses the easy stuff. Baltimore trails by 6. Vonleh with the rebound. Vonleh Conley's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Scoreless quarter for him. I mean, you can see by his body language that he's getting discouraged.
7 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. No good, unable to end this run. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. The second quarter went their way, all the way, as they raced to the lead and stretched their advantage to 8 points by the halftime break. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
Well, the offense is depending on getting points in the paint, and they're getting those points. They're creating mismatches, being very aggressive when they get the one they want.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Suns leading by 8. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Bridges out there with Okongwu. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Ball with it, now guarded by Ayton. And it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Bogdanovic dishes the ball. At the elbow, it's Cousins. Back to ball. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the elbow. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Ball's got 9.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Unhindered, going all the way. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
And the persistence of Bogdanovic. I mean, I love watching him work hard in these transition situations.
Rubio, the pass to Okongwu. Bridges with it. Suns moving the ball around. Knocked away. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Oh, that's blocked.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Rubio. Got it from 16 feet. And the Suns lead by 8.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting his mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
Ball against Rubio. Inside. Bell. And the rejection by Eaton. And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Ball's knocked loose. And it's Baltimore on the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Ball. Ball hits them both. Suns leading by 6. Now, here's Rubio. Poked away. Stolen by Ball. Goes up. And Ball slams it in.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Suns. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the pass to Bridges. Ayton up top. He's got 10. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
It's so easy to appreciate Bogdanovich. I mean, this guy is all heart and wants to score as much as possible.
Pass to Booker. Takes the 3. Connects from three-point range. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now, here's Okongwu. He's guarded by Cousins. Baltimore trails by 5. Outside, Ball. Now, here is Bell. Not a lot of room. Pass to Cousins. Clock at 4. And it's in there. Cousins has got 12.
With overpowering strength and athleticism, Cousins is a handful to deal with around the rim.
Here's Booker, and it's blocked. Outside ball. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bogdanovich against Booker. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Rubio against Ball. Bell with the block.
Gotta respect the competitive nature of Bell. Terrific at playing with energy on defense and swatting shots away.
Rubio against Ball. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Okongwu. Booker inside. He's covered by Ball. And Rubio kicks to Booker. Passes to Okongwu. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rubio. Bell with the block. Outside Ball. Floats one. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Ball from long range. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Rubio against Ball. Rubio the pass to Okongwu. Nice D from Cousins. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Baltimore. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
And Baltimore calls time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Here's Morris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Left side, Ball. Will it go? Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Booker. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Outside, Ball. The dish to Morris. The pass to Roby. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Booker in the post. Evans is there, but they recover it. The shot by Vonleh no good. Baltimore trails by 10. Morris passes the ball. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got 16.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Pass to Oturu. Got a piece of it. Ball with it. 16 points for him. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by the Suns. Oturu's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Akobo, the pass to Oturu.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside ball. Pass to Portis. Now here is Morris. A three-pointer off the mark.
Can't get anything to fall, but it hasn't gotten him down. I mean, he's still gunning. I guess he's still trying to contribute.
Now here's Vonleh. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. Here's Ball and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Akobo. No good there. And the Barons the other way now. Morris outside. Down low, Portis, the pass to Roby. Just 5 to shoot. Ball from long range. Booker pulls it in. Phoenix leading by 9. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Evans with the rebound. And it's blocked.
Paul Wilpoke just has unreal timing on defense. If you put up something soft, he's going to send it back.
It's tipped. Evans feeling it out a bit. And Phoenix pushing it up now. For 3, Booker buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Ball finds Portis. Morris outside. Six to shoot. To end the drought. That shot off. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Booker. It's deflected. And here is Morris. No points in the game yet for him. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, I think he's looking around wondering where the D is. I mean, nowhere near him, that's for sure.
Pass to Oturu. And it's Baltimore on the break. Ball's running. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Caldwell Pope. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Johnson comes in for Booker, and a switch here also for Baltimore. Bell's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's Akobo, covered by Morris. The pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Clock at 6. Bell against Ayton. Bell with the block. Now here's Evans. Defense right on him. Kicks it to Bell. It's Portis, high post. Bell trying to break loose. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Whether Portis can make the leap is still up in the air. He's young and has the potential to be really good in this league.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Okobo with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They've held a 12-point lead early. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Caldwell Pope for 3. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Left side, Portis. It's good.
I mean, he's a big man with a nice jumper. I love seeing Portis test his luck from this area.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Suns on top, up 6. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Baltimore trails by 6. On the floor for Baltimore, they've got Porter. Evans out there with Morris. Then there's Bell. And it's Portis in at the power forward. Now here's Evans. Here's Okobo. Johnson outside. Bell with the block. Morris outside. Knocked away. And stolen by Eaton. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. And the Suns lead by 9.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Caldwell Pope against Porter. And it's blocked. And here they come. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
At the line for your Suns, Okobo. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Okongwu's checked in for Noah Vonleh. And then for the Barons, DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Bobby Portis. And it's Bogdanovich in for Jacob Evans. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Baltimore trails by 11. Morris outside. Pass to Porter. The 3. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Here's a Kobo. He's covered by Bogdanovich. A Kobo. That's good. Kobo's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Now, here's Porter. Morris right side. And it's denied. Here's a Kobo, covered by Morris. A floater, and the rejection by Cousins.
And the defensive Cousins making his presence known with the quick leaping ability which he uses to block shots.
Some changes for Phoenix. Mikal Bridges checked in for Johnson. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Over to the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Ayton dishes to Rubio. Off target from outside.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Suns.
And here are the Suns now, following the score by the Barons. Pass to Bridges, lets it go from deep. Here's Ayton. Oh, look at him fly!
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
The Suns making a switch here. Booker's checked in.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Passes it to Porter. 5 on the clock. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Now Bridges. And the rejection by Cousins. Back to Morris. The pass to Bogdanovich. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Devin Booker.
And nothing deters Bogdanovich. He enjoys going inside and forcing the D to make a move on him.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. And it's the Suns' ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Okongwu. He dishes it to Bridges. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Porter against Bridges. Porter kicks to Bell. Pass to Morris. With some arc.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite tailspin. Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled, and really probably why they're trailing. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now, here is Morris. Passes it to Cousins. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his fourth personal foul. At the line for your Suns, Mikal Bridges. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Bridges.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Both free throws good from Bridges. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Baltimore. 19-point game. Tipped away. Booker against Bogdanovich. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Bogdanovich so solid at making defenders feel uneasy. He knows how to get them to foul him too.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. That's tipped. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
He's got to get back to playing in control. After 0 turnovers in the first half, he's out there loose with it.
Here's Morris. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. The pass to Porter. For the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's
not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
And here's Porter after Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. It's Bell on the wing. He's covered by Ayton. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And you can see the comfortable level Bogdanovich has. I mean, close to the rim, he knows he has the touch.
Pass to Okongwu. Kicks it to Bridges. Booker up top. Pass to Okongwu. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. And there's Booker on the assist by Rubio. Rubio's got his 7th assist here tonight. Baltimore trails by 21. Outside Bogdanovich. Now here is Morris. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Morris. the triple. They grabbed their own miss.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Phoenix leading by 19 points. Here's Rubio to the middle. Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
The line for your Suns. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. Phoenix leading by 19. Rubio right side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
And, you know, for all the talk about Rubio's passing, I think one thing that gets overlooked is his defense. Both his on the ball and defensive rebounding are very strong for the point guard position.
The first one falls. Chris, today's coaches have a different way to get through to their players compared to some coaches of the past.
Well, yeah, I think, you know, this culture is different. Guys don't want to be yelled at when they're giving their all. They want to try to find a solution instead of getting emotional about it. So I think, yeah, the emotional aspect at some point has been alleviated, and I think guys want to enjoy going to work every day and having a boss that they can discuss and figure it out with. I don't think the NBA is any different.
And there's the pass to Bell. Pass to Cousins. Tries yet again. It's blocked. The kick out to Porter. 6 to shoot. They shoot again. Okongwu grabs the board.
Gets the look he wants and still no luck. Tough night.
And the Suns miss again. And so Cousins will bring it up for the Barons. Pass the ball. Back to Cousins. Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass?
Now, here's Ball. Porter, no luck.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Here's Okongwu. Baltimore with the rebound. One-on-one fast break. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Here's Bogdanovich.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want it more right now. You gotta love the hustle.
Now here's Booker. Bridges with it. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Cousins. And here is Ball. Dishes to Cousins. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Booker. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Cousins. Bogdanovich has got 14 points here in the second half. Suns leading by 21. Passes it to Okongwu. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. You know, Chris, every season we see teams in a given game or series, they just don't seem to have that same energy. What are some of the reasons teams fall flat?
Well, I think sometimes, the stakes are a little bit higher in the playoffs. The other team is playing hard. Some teams have never gotten to that level before. Some teams, let their guards down at times. Then you try to turn it on, but you're already on the ropes.
Here's Ayton following the score by the Barons. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges for 3.
And, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
A platoon swap here for Phoenix. .122 left in the 4th quarter of this one. They get it back.
Even when the D is playing off of them, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Suns.
Tonight, they seem committed to the 3-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And guys, what a nice performance it was for Devin Booker.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Evans. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Here's LeCue. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
Shooting for Phoenix, Jalen LeCue. At the line for 2.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Clemens. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Bowman passes to Matthews. Shoots from the right block. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Clemens. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.